Men and women both engage in sex. That is a no-brainer. But the inner experience can differ across psychological, emotional, biological, and spiritual levels. And don't get me wrong, this is not about superiority. It is about design. It is about wiring, and the different ways each gender processes intimacy. Men tend to approach sex through volume. That is frequency, release, and physicality. While women tend to approach it through depth. That is connection, meaning, and emotional safety. These differences shape the outcomes of sexual experiences in profound ways. Men are wired to release tension and reproduce with minimal emotional bonding. Women, however, they are wired for selectivity and attachment due to the physical, emotional, and evolutionary demand of reproduction. Men can separate the act from meaning more easily, while women often integrate the act into their sense of relational security. This means that repeated casual sex may affect men and women differently. Men may feel temporary relief or ego validation, while women may internalize the experience more deeply, affecting self-esteem, trust, and emotional openness. Men often expend energy outward, while women absorb energy inward, making the impact of sexual connection fundamentally different. Psychologically, men process sex as a release driven by physical urge, reward hormones, and stress reduction. It can happen without emotional involvement. Women, on the other hand, often release bonding chemicals that increase trust, emotional openness, and attachment. This is why casual intimacy may feel emotionally heavy or confusing for women, but emotionally neutral or superficial for men. These differences shape expectations, vulnerability, attachment style, and the emotional after effect of intimacy. Men detach easier because sex does not automatically activate the emotional system. While women attach easier because sex activates the emotional and relational systems. Biologically, men produce hormones that support frequent sexual release and quick recovery. Their bodies prioritize quantity, while women release strong bonding hormones, require more safety for arousal, and they process intimacy through the nervous system more deeply. Their bodies prioritize selectivity and connection. This difference in biological design forms the foundation of volume versus depth. Spiritually, men project energy outward, while women draw energy inward. This means a man may walk away unchanged, while a woman may carry emotional, energetic, or spiritual residue from the encounter. Men express through the act, women absorb through the act. When aligned and intentional, this difference creates balance. When casual or unhealed, it creates emotional imbalance. In short, men and women experience sex through different psychological, emotional, biological, and spiritual systems. Men are built for volumes, women are built for depth. Recognizing this difference creates healthy expectations, clearer boundaries, and more intentional intimacy. My people, heal. Heal.